I realized that my sort of philosophy is quite extreme. And I don't mean that to say that it's very uncomfortable or something like that. No, it's just that it's extreme in that it's all or nothing. Like, I believe that if you quit something, you quit it for good. You don't consume it in moderation. And this has been the most easy way that I have found to quit something. It's quitting it all the way. It's quitting something 100%. If you're someone who wants to keep things in moderation, if you want to have the things that you are abstaining from in moderation for pleasure every once in a while, you probably don't resonate with the message that that I have here, which is the extreme, right? The black or white, either or. That's how I see it. This is the most simple way, and it's also how you can avoid hypocrisy. Hypocrisy is something that can damage your psyche quite dramatically as well. If you do something but believe something else, you have a chronic tension inside your psyche. If you lie, for example, you probably feel that. You feel that discomfort. And doing something in moderation is essentially lying, right? Because you stop doing it because you said it was bad for you. But then every once in a while it's okay. Well, that can only be a lie, right? Because you can't quantify that little bit that is still okay. There's no way to quantify that. It's that loose feminine nature inside of all of us that says, you know, every once in a while it's just nice to let go with the flow, to let go of our principles, and that is very needed sometimes. That is correct. Sometimes we need to break our patterns. If you go about your whole life doing the same exact thing every single day because you set out a 60-year plan, and that's the only way your life is going to unfold, you're probably going to miss out on a lot of opportunities, and the chance of you having made the right 60-year plan is very, very slim. So for that reason, it's good that life disrupts our patterns. It's good that life suddenly gives us a night full of insomnia, and now suddenly we can't sleep. Well, that's caffeine for you, right? A cup of caffeine will make sure you're not going to sleep if you've been abstaining for a while. Now you might have that insomnic sleep, and you will go through your whole life, you will lie there in bed, you will think about things, and you will give yourself time to consider things you never would have, given that you would have just followed your 60-year plan where every single hour is locked in, right? So disruption in the pattern is beneficial every once in a while. But in the beginning of doing something, you have to be extreme. And overall, looking at the things that you do or don't do, you also have to be extreme. You know, life is gonna disrupt the pattern for you naturally. And you're not gonna be perfect anyway. So don't worry about the so-called moderation. Let that be your moderation. When life throws something at you and you eat unintentional carbs and that messes you up for a couple of days, or you accidentally consume a decaf, which wasn't a decaf, it was a real calf. And now you're jittery and anxious, and it feels like you're tripping on mushrooms for 36 hours. Let life take care of the moderation for you, and you focus on being extreme, you know, and get used to the word extreme. Get used to the fact that black or white is actually the normal. It's the most congruent and it's the most honest way to go about change in your life. So that's just a little reminder for you. If you're going through any drug withdrawal right now, be extreme about it. That's the best way and it's the easiest way. And you won't have to go through all those mathematical equations of what exactly moderation means to you on a daily basis. Thanks for watching.